United Russia is the ruling political party of Russia and has been since the early years of Vladimir Putin's presidency. United Russia is the largest party in Russia, and as of 2021 it holds 336 of the 450 seats in the State Duma, having constituted the majority in the chamber since 2007. The party formed in December 2001 through a merger of the Unity and the Fatherland All Russia parties. United Russia, along with the party A Just Russia, supports the policies of President Vladimir Putin. Putin, despite not being the official leader of United Russia, operates as its de facto leader. Since 2006, United Russia's popularity has been on the decline. The party peaked at a 64.4% in the 2007 Duma elections and gradually began falling to 49.32% in the 2011 elections. Despite the loss, it remained the most popular party in the country, ahead of the second-placed Communist Party of the Russian Federation at 19.19%. In the 2016 elections, it received 54.2%, while the second-place Communist Party received 13.3%. The party's ideology has been inconsistent, but it embraces specific politicians and officials with a variety of political views who support Putin. The party appeals mainly to anti-communists, non-ideological voters, religious voters, and conservatives. Therefore, United Russia is often classified by political scientists as a Big Tent party, or as a party of power. In 2009, it proclaimed Russian conservatism as its official ideology. United Russia's predecessor was the Unity Bloc, which was created 3 months before the December 1999 Duma elections to counter the advance of the Fatherland All Russia party led by Yuri Lushkov. The creation of the party was heavily supported by Kremlin insiders, who were wary of what looked like a certain OVR victory. They did not expect Unity to have much chance of success since President Boris Yeltsin was very unpopular and Prime Minister Vladimir Putin's ratings were still minuscule. The new party attempted to mimic OVR's formula of success, placing an emphasis on competence and pragmatism. Charismatic Minister of Emergency Situations Sergei Shoigu was appointed as the party leader. In 1999, Prime Minister Putin's popularity soared to double-digit figures after he decisively sent troops to the rebellious Chechnya Republic as a retaliation for bombings attributed to terrorists in Moscow and other cities and in response to the Chechen invasion of Dagestan. Putin's war effort was hugely popular and portrayed positively by the Boris Berezovsky-owned Channel One Russia as well as by state-controlled RTR. Contrary to its creators' expectations, Unity's election campaign in the 1999 election was a huge success and the party received 23.3% of the votes, considerably more than OVR's 13.3% and within 1 percentage point of the Communist Party's 24.3%. The popularity of the Prime Minister proved decisive for Unity's victory. The election results also made clear that Putin was going to win the 2000 presidential election, which resulted in competitors Lushkov and Yevgeny Primakov dropping out. Yeltsin also gave Putin a boost by resigning as president on the 31st of December 1999. While Unity had initially had only one narrow purpose, limited only to the 1999 Duma elections, after the victory state officials began to transform the party into a permanent one. A large number of independent deputies who had been elected to the Duma were invited to join the party's delegation. Many OVR deputies also joined, including its leader Lushkov. In April 2001, OVR and Unity leaders issued a joint declaration that they had started the process of unification. In July 2001, the unified party, called Union of Unity and Fatherland, held its founding congress, and in December 2001 it became All Russian Party of Unity and Fatherland, or more commonly, United Russia, instead of the communism versus capitalism dichotomy that had dominated the political discourse in the 1990s. In the 1999 2000 electoral cycle, Putin started to emphasize another reason to vote for his party: stability, which was yearned for by Russian citizens after a decade of chaotic revolutionary change. With the exception of the continued fighting in the Northern Caucasus, Putin was perceived to have delivered it. On 13 January 2003, United Russia had 257,000 members, behind Liberal Democratic Party of Russia and the Communists. In the Second Party Congress in March 2003, Sergei Shoigu stood down and Boris Gryzlov was elected as the new party leader. Throughout Putin's first years as president, the country's economy improved considerably, growing more each year than in all of the previous decade, and Putin's approval ratings hovered well above 70%. Russia's economic recovery was helped by high prices for its primary exports such as oil, gas and raw materials. The passage rate of law proposals increased considerably after United Russia became the dominant party in the Duma. In 1996 to 1999, only 76% of the legislation that passed the third reading were